Good afternoon, everyone. Cases of COVID-19 in Ontario have continued to increase, with a daily average of 899 cases being reported this week. The 10 deaths reported yesterday and the numbers of hospitalizations, ICU admissions, and deaths have risen to levels not seen since June. The 8 cases reported recently by the Grey Bruce Health Unit were all from one cluster in South Bruce Peninsula. In response, the South Bruce Council announced on October 23rd that the closure of the Town Hall in Wyerton to members of the public, as well as the Sauble Beach Community Centre and the Wyerton Arena for 14 days, stalling the minor hockey season. There are important lessons for us to learn from this cluster of cases if we want to keep our community safe and continue to enjoy the activities that we have been able to restart. The Grey Bruce Health Unit reported that some of the cases associated with this cluster did not have their guard up over the last 2 weeks, including Thanksgiving weekend, and that one of those individuals who tested positive attended 2 separate functions, which helped spread the virus. Case management undertaken by the Grey Bruce Health Unit assessed the risk for a significant number of close contacts associated with some of these cases. The health unit also commented that achieving containment of a cluster requires cases to be completely forthcoming in providing details of all contacts. Failure of a case to provide full and complete disclosure of close contacts has the potential to hinder public health investigations. Whether or not additional cases emerge, the investigation most often will lead to the identification of individuals that fail to provide complete information. The health unit reports that these individuals are not only potentially putting others at risk, they are predisposing themselves to the potential of Section 22 orders under the Health Protection and Promotion Act that may entail serious fines and civil court action for injunction on an expedited basis. This cluster of cases also confirms that most local transmission is likely community-based and more often than not through household contacts or close contact in other people's homes, at parties and other social gatherings. This is a specific reason why close contact with anyone outside your household is discouraged. Currently, there are no COVID outbreaks, evidence of transmission from person to person in any school, childcare center, or long-term care retirement home in Grey Bruce. Let's keep it that way. The health unit also has suggestions for Halloween. Halloween is a fun break from our everyday routines. Most people look back fondly on Halloweens of their youth. Our children's mental well-being desperately needs this kind of smile during this emergency. However, with COVID-19, we all owe it to our children to give them a safe Halloween. If you are unwell, don't even think about Halloween. Stay home and away from others and enjoy a virtual Halloween. If you choose to go out to trick or treat, we encourage you to only go out with members of your household. Do not congregate in groups, keep social distances, and wear a face covering. A Halloween mask doesn't count. Choose a costume that makes wearing a mask or face covering easy. Remember the usual Halloween safety practices. Dress for the weather, wear reflectors, watch for traffic, and check overall treats before eating. If you are offering candy, allow for touchless trick-or-treating. If you are over 18 years old, as a responsible adult, the health unit asks you to kindly skip Halloween this year and focus your efforts on ensuring a safe Halloween for children. Adult-themed Halloween parties, especially parties where alcohol is available, are strongly discouraged. They are a recipe for spreading the virus, a scary recipe, a real life and death scary. The health unit notes, just as they saw with Thanksgiving, parties encourage people to mix and mingle and spread the virus. If that happens, even if people recover from COVID-19 as an illness, The damage to their lifelong friendships and relationships in close-knit communities may not recover that well. The Blue Mountains Public Library wants to make sure every family has a chance to trick or treat during the pandemic safely. Library staff will be passing out candy at our Halloween trick and treat drive-through at the Alley Shore parking lot, Saturday, October 31st, 2020, 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. Have a great weekend, enjoy Halloween, and stay safe.